Yay, I'm live. Okay, Raven, are you there? Hello. Actually, hold on. I think everything is very loud. Let's turn everything down a little more. Okay. Let me know when you're in, and then I'll start. Okay. New game. And obviously we're gonna be Femme Mage Hawk. I don't think so. I'll decrease the game in a bit.
I've had gentler invitations.
I am Cassandra Pentecost, Seeker of the Chantry.
And just, what are you seeking?
The champion.
Which one?
You know exactly why I'm here! Time to start talking, dwarf. They tell me you're good at it.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
Scouts. We will have to fight them sooner or later.
Then we make our stand here. Prepare yourself.
On you!
Okay. Let me turn it down because it is super loud. Okay, let's see if this is better. Is that better? Can you hear me better? Or do I need to decrease it even more? It sounds about the same? Oh. My desktop audio should be quieter. Am I just not talking loud enough? Let's see. Advanced audio properties? No, probably shouldn't mess with that. Here, how about this? Is this better? I changed it, so now it should be actually going through my microphone. I don't know what it was going through before. That's so weird. Well, I'm as high as I can go. I can't turn my mic any higher. So I'm not sure. I'll just turn down the game some more. Maybe it'll help, maybe it won't. But I don't think there's anything else I can do. To increase my volume. Yeah, I think that's as high as it goes, but I'll do my best. Okay, that's good.
We can't keep this up forever.
Also, pay no mind to the fact that I did fireball my brother. Don't worry about it.
Perhaps we'll be lucky, and they'll run out of Darkspawn.
Here they come. Shall I give them a taste of my blade?
Do it!
All yours, brother.
Come on, Carver, I believe in you. Sorta. Also, my favorite, go to jail. Just gonna fireball my brother again. It's fine, he's fine. Go to jail. Oops. Oh.
There's no end to them.
Bullshit. That's not what really happened.
Does that not match the story you've heard, Seeker?
I'm not interested in stories. I came to hear the truth.
What makes you think I know the truth?
Don't lie to me! You knew her even before she became the champion.
Even if I did, I don't know where she is now.
Do you have any idea what's at stake here?
Let me guess. Your precious chantries fall into pieces and put the entire world on the brink of war. And you need the one person who could help you put it back together.
The champion was at the heart of it when it all began. If you can't point me to her, tell me everything you know.
You aren't worried I'll just make it up as I go?
Not at all.
You'll need to hear the whole story.
Love that, Varric. Okay, here we go. Finally into the creator. I already made up my mind what I want my character to look like, so this shouldn't take too long. I just have to remember all of the places. Is that the black? It looks like it. No tattoo. Hair, here we go. This is where I gotta find it. I also need to change the color so I can actually see the hair. Oh, that wasn't it. No, that wasn't it. Close, though. No. I should have paid attention. Oh, wait, there was. There it is. Her eyebrows, a little thicker. Eyebrow color, black. Let's see. Eyes. I like to keep the default Hawk face shape, but I do like to change eye color and all that. Because I think the default Hawk looks good. Okay, let's see. Her mouth was okay. I like to increase these just a little bit. But otherwise, she looks fine. I turn her portrait to look a little... where did I have it? I had it like this. So you can actually see her face because her hair covers her face. But this hair's so cute. And then the background. Let's see, where's the... yeah, the black one. So should I turn the game volume up? I can turn the game volume up a little more again. Right now it's just playing music. Okay. Name, I usually keep the default name because everyone just calls her Hawk. Origins, import my save from the character that you got to see. Yup. And then we begin.
The Blight had been unleashed on Ferelden. Darkspawn poured out of the wilds, clashing against the army at the ruins of Ostagar. The battle was a disaster. King Cailan died on the field with his men, betrayed by his most trusted general. Unopposed, the Horde marched on the village of Lothering. The village burned, and many innocents were slaughtered. The champion's family barely escaped in time.
I think that's all of them.
For the moment, make us save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I built. At least we're alive. That's no small feat.
Yes, you're right. We should have run sooner. Why did we wait so long?
Why are you looking at me? I've been running since Ostagar.
Not to interrupt, but the Blight's not going to wait while we stand here pointing fingers. Please, listen to your sister.
Then let's go. Lead on.
Yeah, Carver. Listen to your sister. Alright, got lots of little codex things that I'm not going to read right now. Also, you're gonna see a bunch of these because I have all of the DLC. So here we go. Oh, gotta fight. Oh, I leveled. Here we go. And I'm gonna go with what I always go with. Heal. Important. Bethany, move. I'm trying to loot bodies. No. There we go. So, the first time I played this game, if you look at the characters here, so there's Hawk, who's your character, there's Bethany, your little sister, and Carver, your little brother. The first time I played, I didn't realize that Carver was a warrior, even though it says it literally right here. And so when he leveled, I gave him a bunch of cunning and dexterity, because I was like, yeah, he'll pick locks for me, because obviously I need someone to pick all these locks in the beginning area. Yeah, he couldn't do it, because he's a warrior, so his cunning wasn't high enough. But I just thought he sucked.
Where are we going?
Away from the Darkspawn, where else?
And then where? We can't just wander aimlessly. So long as we wander aimlessly away from the Horde, I'm happy. We can go to Kirkwall. Well, that wouldn't be my first choice. There's a lot of Templars in Kirkwall, Mother. I know that, but we still have family there, and an estate. Then we need to get to Gwaren and take ship.
If we survive that long, I'll just be happy to get out of here.
Well, at least it's not...
Yeah, yeah.
You will not have him! They will not have you. Not while I breathe.
Well, looks like we gotta save her. I love her. Just so you know.
That's enough! I'll deal with this. That'll teach you. Stop squirming, Wesley. You'll make it worse.
Apostate, keep your distance.
Well, the Maker has a sense of humor. Darkspawn and now a Templar. I thought they all abandoned Lothering.
The Spawn are clear in their intent, but a mage is always unknown. The Order dictates.
Wesley.
The Order dictates.
Dear, they saved us. The Maker understands.
Of course.
I am Aveline Valenne. This is my husband, Sir Wesley. We can hate each other when we're safe from the Horde.
So why are
A
you out here?
strange time to be hunting apostates. His fellows left with the Chantry priests.
I was traveling to Denerim on business for the Order, but I had to turn south when I heard of Ostagar.
Bad luck and judgment brought us together here before the attack.
The nice Templar has been convinced to postpone his hunt for illegal mages. So let's not dwell upon it, shall we?
Wise girl.
How did you survive the Horde?
For a while, it looked like we were the only ones to escape the Darkspawn.
We aren't free of them yet. You didn't see Ostagar. This is just the start.
You were there. Yes, I see it now. Third Company, under Captain Varel.
Then you saw how the whole of the army was defeated.
We fell to betrayal, not the Darkspawn. This arm of the Horde will not have the same advantage.
The wrath of the Templars is terrible indeed.
More so their wives. But as long as there is a greater danger, you and I have an accord.
Thank you, Wesley. For now, we move with you. North is cut off. We barely escaped the main body of the Horde.
Then we're trapped. The wilds are to the south. That's no way out.
If the options are south or die, I'll take my chances with south.
Of course, Carver rivalry. How I know it well. I'm gonna give him a little constitution and strength. And I can only give him defender or two-handed, so I guess I'll give him defender. And Bethany, we're just gonna put it all in magic. And we're gonna teach Bethany a spirit bowl. So now we have Aveline, we have another warrior. Again, no rogues. Had no idea when I started playing this the first time. Like, surely, you must start with one, right? Mm-mm. Not unless you are. Some tactics for Aveline. And Sir Wesley. Give me that. Any other loot? Nope. Okay, zooming back in.
You ready? I'm ready.
Get back!
Victory.
Now you fall!
Of course we did.
Gotcha!
Oh, there's some more coming. Dead refugee. Got some potions. I know I should do quick potions, but
Get ready! That's enough! One less to worry about.
alrighty. More dead refugees. Wonderful. Oh, also, I added a mod, so the junk will be slightly more valuable, or a lot more valuable. I can't remember which I did. But I just like to have money, and then not spend it.
Can't we... about this? No?
Come on.
Now you fall! Take this! You are not enough! It's done.
Can't see him. Okay, good.
Quickly, before they regroup. We must press towards the wilds.
All right. Dead refugee down here. Another dead refugee, and look, a book. Who leveled? Everyone. Oh, good. I'd like a little more willpower and some magic. And now that I have heal, I don't really care about everything else, so I'm gonna get Fireball. Pump some more into magic for Bethany. Sure. Carver, have some strength. Give him a taunt so he can be useful. Yep, there we go. Aveline. Give her some of this. Cool. And look, a chest. Simple.
I can't do that.
I can't do that. So I just have to leave it. Because I have no rogues. And look, does this area look familiar? Like you just saw it?
Maker, give me strength.
Bethany!
So there goes Bethany.
Go down!
Nope, 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 nope.
I got you! Maker, take you! Showing up uninvited. So improper. Make it good. Take this.
Bethany, wake up. The battle's over. We're fine. I'm sorry, mistress. Your daughter is gone.
No! These things will not take Bethany.
Alrighty, this is... I gotta stick to Purple Hawk, even though it's a little douchey.
Maybe we should grieve when we're safe.
Don't speak to me of grief. This is your fault. How could you let her charge off like that? Oh, my poor little girl. My sweetheart.
If we stand here weeping, the Darkspawn will take the rest of us too.
Allow me to commend your daughter's soul to the Maker, mistress. Ashes we were, and ashes we become. Maker, give this young woman a place at your side. Let us take comfort in the peace she has found in eternity.
I will never forget you, Bethany.
At least Father will have company now.
Flames. We're too late.
So yeah, just like that, sister died.
Now you fall! Get back!
There's no end to them.
Well, well. What have we here? It used to be we never got visitors to the wilds, but now it seems they arrive in hordes.
Oh, thank you, Rothkana. Yes, I love my hawk. This is why I pre-made her. 1, so I could make her quick, and 2, so I could make her exactly the way I wanted.
Impressive. Where'd you learn how to turn into a dragon?
Perhaps I am a dragon. If so, count yourself lucky. The smell of burning darkspawn does nothing for the appetite. If you wish to flee the darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong direction.
So you're just going to leave us here?
And why not? I spotted a most curious sight. A mighty ogre vanquished. Who could perform such a feat? But now my curiosity is sated and you are safe for the moment. Is that not enough?
I want to be a dragon.
You could show me that trick of yours. That looks useful.
I dare say it is. Such a clever tongue for a mage. Tell me, clever child, how do you intend to outrun the Blight?
We're going to Kirkwall, in the Free Marches.
Kirkwall? My, but that is quite the voyage you plan. So far, simply to flee the Darkspawn.
Any better suggestions? I hear the deep roads are vacant now.
Oh, you I like. Hurtled into the chaos, you fight, and the world will shake before you. Is it fate or chance? I can never decide. It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
There must be a catch.
There is always a catch. Life is a catch. I suggest you catch it while you can.
Should we even trust her? We don't even know what she is.
I know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth. Asha Belinar. An old hag who talks too much. Does it matter? I offer you this. I will get your group past the Horde in exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
A Witch of the Wilds? I mean, I know, but...
What is a Witch of the Wilds exactly?
A chastened legend. Witches that steal children.
Bah, as if I had nothing better to do.
Then you're an apostate.
Yes, we have so much in common.
I mean, why not go yourself?
You would go through all that trouble to have something delivered.
I have an appointment to keep. It is far more convenient this way. Happily, you're not without your own needs.
What'll we be facing?
How much trouble will this delivery be exactly?
About as much trouble as my saving your lives not 5 minutes ago.
You got me.
Good point.
If you knew my daughter, you'd know how seldom I hear that.
I guess I'll ask what everyone else thinks.
Should we trust her?
Wesley is injured. We'll never escape the Darkspawn.
If you need to, leave me behind.
No. I said I would drag you out if I had to, and I meant it.
We could use more fire.
Roast a few more Darkspawn? I'll do anything you want.
Sadly, my charity is at an end. There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their keeper, Marithari. Do as she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full. Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
No, leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
You lie!
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside me.
What corruption?
What are you talking about?
From the Darkspawn. All that blood. I knew when it happened.
And how much time before you?
Not long now, if I am any judge.
This corruption is the permanent sort, I take it.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
Aveline, listen to me.
You can't ask me this. I won't.
Please. The corruption is a slow death. I can't.
I mean, it's up to
He's
you.
your husband, Aveline. I can't decide his fate.
Be strong, my love.
Without an end, there can be no peace. It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Flemeth,
I thought that might interest you.
you expect me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion?
Oh, come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I liked my version better, too.
What else aren't you telling me, then? Did she send someone with the champion?
In a matter of speaking.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you. The witch kept her word and got them to Guaran, where they took ship. They sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms. 2 weeks they spent in that dark hold, packed in with the fearful and the desperate. And then they saw it. Kirkwall, the city of chains. Long ago, it was part of the Imperium. Slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries. Now, it's a free city. But I use the word loosely. Sail through those black cliffs and you'll see what the slaves of old saw. The gallows, welcoming you. That's where their ship landed, with all the rest.
They're not letting anyone into the city. What? There can't be. It's true. Look at them all.
Are we really surprised? Everyone's fleeing the Blight. Just as we are.
And they would throw us all back to the wolves. Unbelievable.
I'm only surprised they let us dock.
We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can do something, I'm sure of it.
Let's hope he received your letter.
The guards seem to be reporting to that man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
There we go. Some friendship with Aveline. I hope to keep that up. Some main plot stuff, and here's all the premium content. I'll get to it all eventually. I'll just do that. Alrighty. So now, here we are. Lovely place, isn't it?
Our ship is already left. How are we supposed to leave?
You're stuck here.
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
What is this?
I heard someone call this fortress the Gallows. Is it a prison?
Used to be. Back in the Imperial days. They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed.
They lock up the mages?
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of magi now. Magic is to serve man, not rule him. And mages are better locked up where they don't hurt anyone.
Of course. What will happen?
Why aren't we being allowed into the city?
If it were up to me, I'd bar the gates and let you find somewhere else to beg. But it's not. Some of you lot might have legitimate business in the city. So Knight Commander Meredith wants us to sort you all out. Most of you are getting right back on your ships, though.
Knight Commander Meredith?
That's a Templar title. Why would a city guardsman answer to the Templars?
We don't answer to her, but she's the power in Kirkwall. Don't know what would happen if the Viscount went against something she wanted, but he's sure never taken that chance.
Well, I need to get into the city.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
Let me talk to your manager. The manager of Kirkwall. Bye!
Why don't they open their bloody gates?
Don't ask me, Carver. I don't know.
Tell me, how did your family escape Lothering? Almost everyone who hadn't fled.
My older sister. If she wasn't with us, I don't think we'd be here.
But you seem quite skilled as well.
I'm not my sister.
You're not. That's
Just
true.
take your things and get back on the ship.
No. You can't tell me what to do.
Just like all of us.
We're not animals, you can just... Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
I don't know. A guard told me different.
One of the guards said you were letting in people who have business in the city.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we've got family here.
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
Wouldn't you rather we just left?
If you find our uncle, Gamlen Amel, you might just have a few less refugees bothering you.
Gamlen? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlen I know is a weasel who couldn't rub 2 coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men?
We're under it.
We're under attack.
What a surprise! There's more of them!
Great.
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
Thanks.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end. I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us. And if he's not...
Don't look now, but I think that's our man.
Leandra. Damn, girl. The years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen!
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My darling Bethany didn't make it, and Drastic guide her.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
Would it help if I said you were my favorite uncle?
It'd make me feel better, but that's about it. I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
So there's no family fortune?
Mother said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlen, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
Why don't we just leave?
Do we need to stay in Kirkwall? Let's go to another city.
This was my home. I can't believe they won't let me come back.
Every city on the coast's been hip-deep in Ferelden since the Blight. You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
We're not putting Mother through that. We came here. We're staying here.
Ah, well, sounds like fun.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your brother will have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenrir, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
Carver?
What do you think about this, Carver?
What can I say? Better here than nowhere.
Tell me about the mercenary.
What kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like? I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
How about the smuggler?
How dangerous is this smuggler's work?
Well, it won't be pretty working for her. She's a pretty small fish compared to some of the other thieves' guilds around here. But she's tough, she's fair, and she never deals in slaves or flesh.
I guess I'll go talk to him.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlen, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
Adopted. You'll never get rid of us. A merchant. Let's talk to the merchant. Hello.
I've already told you. I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But... Oh.
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
What kind of shop is this?
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
Lucky indeed.
You mean you paid your own bribes to be here?
If they allowed everyone to set up shop, this place would turn into a bazaar. Sadly, there's only so much I can do for those Fereldans. Poor sods.
I'm sure you're very broken up over it.
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
Did you cheat that woman?
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
You mean people like us?
Of course. My apologies. My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order. I'm sorry.
I imagine the profits help with the guilt.
I don't need anything.
As you wish, Syrah.
Okay, bye. Oh, there go the bodies melting into the ground. So here's the smuggler.
Are you a Fenrir?
You must be Gamlen's niece. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
How much exactly?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
So you're a smuggler?
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me.
Begging and taking your pick never went hand in hand.
You're offering a lot for us.
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
Oh, he told you that?
I didn't realize Gamlen had told you that much.
The Templars in Kirkwall like to think they have all mages properly leashed, but when has that ever been true? We can keep them from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
So how do you know my uncle?
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
I'll find some other way into the city.
I'll be back.
Suit yourself. I'll be around for a bit, if you change your mind.
Gonna go talk to the mercenary, too. I can't remember who I went with last time. What up?
Mirren?
And you must be Hawke. Nice. Your uncle talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his ass.
So you're a mercenary?
I'd like to know more about you first.
Right. You're not a marcher like your uncle. The Red Iron is well known in these parts. We pick who we work for and keep our noses clean. But anyone screws with us, we mess them up. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
All I know is if we join the company, I'm going to start talking like that.
Please don't. You're paying a lot of money.
Getting us into the city will take a lot of coin.
Did I mention the Red Iron gets paid pretty well? Not to mention your uncle said you were a mage. We're willing to pay for that.
He told you to?
Does everyone know about us?
You're not in the circle yet? Then probably not. You stick with us. You'll be safe. For a year, at least.
Now, how do you know my uncle?
My uncle doesn't seem like the sort to hang out with mercenaries.
He doesn't. Gamlen cheated one of my men at a wallop match. You turn out, we'll call it even.
Now we have to decide. The mercs or the smugglers? I think I'm gonna go with the smugglers.
I'll find some other way into the city.
Let me know how that works out for you.
I mean, because that guy... I'd much rather be in Dragon Age's version of a little thieves guild.
Change your mind? Or no?
Yup.
Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named Cavril, friend of the Templars, so they let him set up his little shop here in the Gallows. We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
Alrighty. Run into the column.
Greetings once again, Sarah. Have you come to trade?
Athenril sent me.
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Athenril sent you to collect, did she? Too cowardly to do it herself.
Aveline.
Care to step in here?
Only because this toad deserves it. You have a choice. Pay, or I beat it out of you, and your men.
Hey!
Stay back. Just... take what's in the chest. Take it all.
Thanks.
Now I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
That should...
Thank you. And plus 10 for Aveline, because I let her bully a man.
You could have given us something more challenging.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
I leveled? Heck yeah. Yep, please. And I want... I think I'll get this. I could always use more spells. Damaging spells. And there's dear uncle.
Any luck?
Was there ever any doubt?
I'll speak to Athenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
I guess we did it. We're here to stay, at least for a while.
No more running for our lives unless we really have to.
If only Bethany were here with us.
And Wesley.
Well, we're off to a fantastic start. Let's see what else this city has in store.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So she remained, paying off her debt, made a name for herself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
Look, we know you're going into the deep roads. You'll need to hire the best, and we're...
No! You're too late. Already done.
The money from this trip could fix everything. You need us. We've fought Darkspawn.
Look, Precious. I don't care if you tore the horns off an ogre with your bare hands.
You make him understand. We're running from your bloody Templars.
You're right, but calm down.
My brother has a point. It's on his head, but it's still valid.
Oh, thanks for that.
So what about it, Bartrand? We're just what you need.
You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
Well, back to waiting for someone to turn us in.
You can relax. After all, the Templars dogging us are mine.
Did I sound that bad? Maker, I'm turning into Gamlen. Gamlen? He's got a head for this garbage. Maybe he can talk to Bartrand. He knows some people. After last week, we need all the coin and influence we can get.
You catch more flies with honey. But Gamlen's bullshit could work too.
Well, he did get us into the city, right? What else can we do? We're losing ground, and I don't fancy waking up in the gallows.
Hey!
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work.
Yeah, punch him.
Off you go. How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service. I apologize for Bartrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would.
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
Are you in the expedition?
You're part of Bartrand's venture.
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
And you know who we are?
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the name for yourself over the last year. The Coterie has been squeezing smugglers out left and right, and the only group to survive owes it all to you two. The name Hawke is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
What about Carver?
You must have heard of my brother as well, then.
A little, yes. But it is you they speak most of, Messer.
That figures.
Your brother is certainly welcome to join us by all means, but I'll leave that in your hands.
Oh, I'm going. Without this expedition, we won't last out the year.
You're a little too smooth.
You're going awfully far out of your way just to hire another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
He'll share the profits?
Your brother doesn't seem like the sort who's willing to split profits.
My brother is many things, but he is not stupid. Far better to share the profits than be trapped in a tide with 1,000 Darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
You'd vouch for me?
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
I hope there's more to this. Like how I'm supposed to get that much coin together.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with Darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
Come on. The dwarf makes some sense. No offense. Look, you started this, and it's a good idea. Certainly better than ending up in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
I'm not even gonna say that. I'm just gonna say, why not?
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Sure, easy. But maybe Aveline's got some bounties out. She joined the city guard, right?
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Keep a hand on your coin, Hawk. There are more cut purses in Hightown than in the rest of the city combined.
XOXO Varric. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, they gave me a better staff. Carver's fine. And you can't get rid of Bianca. Don't even try it. Let's see. Oh, no, it's P, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. Oh, please. Level, there we go. Let's give him a little more constitution, so we'll have a little more health and some strength. And let's make him defensive a little. Okay. There we go, for Varric. Okay. Now, let's see what trouble we can get into.
You know, Junior, it's eerie how much resemblance there is between you two.
She's my sister. Of course there's a resemblance.
Oh, you thought I meant Hawk. I was talking about Gamlen.
Maker, I hate you, dwarf.
Hawk, long time no see, my friend.
Well, if it isn't Worthy, the dwarf with the incredibly ironic name.
I only advertise the truth. You aren't still working for Athenril, are you? Your year must be up by now.
Still trying to ferret out everyone's business, I see.
Of course. How else do you expect a dwarf to make a living? I'll tell you what. I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you. Take care, Hawk. Don't get dead.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best to not get dead. Ugh. I can't even afford it. I'm that broke. Let's see, nobody up there for now. Oh. Little lag.
2 more passes to go.
Oh, there's someone over here. A
More
quest.
Ferelden refugees.
Oh, look!
Vivian will be devastated if I don't find Taffy.
Sebastian, stop this madness. The Chantry cannot condone revenge, Sebastian.
It is my right, my duty, to show these assassins there is nowhere in the Free Marches to hide.
This is murder.
No. What happened to my family was murder.
Hawk, why did you do that? A grave crime was committed against all free-thinking men and women in the Free Marches. The ruling Vale family in Starkhaven, my family, was brutally murdered, down to the youngest babe in arms. This massacre was carried out by members of the Flint Mercenary Company. I hereby offer a bounty on the head of each Flint Company soldier in the Kirkwall vicinity. Prince Sebastian Vale. Yeah, dude. I'll take your money. Let's see what else there is. Oh, it's all the way over here. Let's go see Aveline. Get out of this area. Up here? God, it's been so long since I've played this. Yeah, this looks familiar.
I thought the refugees were keeping to Lota.
Let me in the Viscount's Keep. Oh yeah, I can gather my party there. The hierarchy of the circle.
How much longer do I have to...
Yep. Yep. Excuse me?
Good day to you, Sir.
I've entered a companion's home base. Yeah. Aveline!
Aveline! Hello, Hawk. That's it? What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you. Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartrand. He's a son of a bitch.
You were spying on me again?
You know I don't like it when you have people watch me. Saved me camping on your doorstep. After what we went through to get here, well, you're no child, but I take care of my friends. The places they have me patrolling, I've got time.
Eavesdrop anything useful?
A person in your position. Seems like they might learn some profitable things.
You know better than to ask that.
One day you'll be frustrated enough to go for it.
It's like I'm sitting on my hands. There are dangerous people in this city. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
No. What's the job?
All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing?
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
Who are we up against?
Do you have a name or anything else to go on?
Not important. If we show up and they attack, they're bad. Simple as that. I'll wager it's smugglers though. Like I said, seems like an obvious trap for a caravan.
How'd you find out?
You've been nosing around outside your commission.
I have contacts, and they're complaining about a lack of meat. Thugs and such. Someone is hiring. And one or two were told to prepare for travelers. You want to be good at this job? You pay attention to what's missing, and when people arrange escape routes.
Why not tell the other guards?
Seems like you'd want to share this with your fellow guards.
I will, if you sit on your hands. I'll send my alerts, and someone else will lead a patrol. But there's profit and influence to be had. You're my friend, so I'm offering.
You can hire civilians?
I'm no guard, Aveline.
There's only so many of us. Temporary recruits are expected time to time. As long as they're competent. You still claim to be competent, right?
I'm with you.
All right, Evelyn. I'll play guard for you.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the Guard.
I know. Gotta behave. Some strength, some constitution, and some of that, sure. Sure. Anything else I can look at while I'm in here? Some codex. Knock knock, let me in. Oh. Okay. Just kneeling by your beds? I'll leave you to it. Wait. Varric. Varric!
We're good.
Yes!
You go.
Thank you, Varric. I have a rogue.
Hope the day is treating you well, Sarah.
Well, thank you. Oh wait, can I go through this door? No. I can go through this door. Open. Okay. That's literally all there is. Cool. Bye!
Fine day, Sarah.
Yeah, finally I won't have to abandon all of the chests.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Just
Good day, Sarah.
some of them, but I can go back to them. Okay, I need to go to Lowtown. I have stuff to do in Lowtown.
Did you approve my application?
I can't make you a guard, Carver.
We were both soldiers. Why won't they take me?
I was an officer, and I follow orders.
No, you don't.
I also think of others before myself. You seem tired of that, and that's dangerous.
Just when it's not my choice. You told them not to take me, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
My. If it isn't Hawke. Still up to old tricks, Elegant? Lady Elegant, if you don't mind. I'm a married woman now. Last time we met, you were still in Athenral's employ. Things have been going well since then?
I mean...
Could be better. Could be worse. I often feel the same way. You may recall I sometimes provided potions for Athenral. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like. All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
Elf fruit potion. You need elf fruit. You always need elf fruit.
I'm up. As I can afford. And I don't want a bloody thing.
Yeah. Join the Friends of Kirkwall. Reclaim our city. Reclaim it. Now there's a crate. Gimme. A little bit of money. I'll take it. A barrel?
Gather round,
Oh, yes.
I bring you a priceless treasure from the highest heights of Mount Damarus' travel. A pouch of Andraste's ashes. Verified by the scholar Genitivi, these ashes cure any ailment and provides virility in more intimate matters.
Liar.
Do I have a volunteer?
I'll try.
Just a small pinch, sirrah. There you go.
My God! It's gone!
Cured by the Maker himself.
That's enough. Clear out, you charlatans.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Every coin those swindlers nab goes straight to the Carter's coffers. They must be stopped.
Eliminate the Carter swindlers operating in Lowtown. You got it. Just get me some cash money. The Hanged Man. This is Varric's favorite haunt. The Hanged Man. A patron at door, order a drink. Yeah. Oh, there's a book over here. Revenge.
You heard about that hero?
Ah.
Yes. Why?
What makes a hero, eh? I bet I could kill an archdemon.
I bet you couldn't. I'll bet you a dozen ales.
What? Well, now I'm gonna show you.
That's the opposite of, well, now I'm not doing it. I'll show you. I could defeat an archdemon.
A Ferelden in the guard. What will they think of next?
You have a problem with that?
Me? My family's not native either. I'm just surprised. A lot of old prejudice in the guard.
I'll give them plenty of reason to change their minds.
You know, it's possible they're just scared shitless of you. That's my theory, anyway.
Same. So this is Varric's room. This is where you'll find him when he's not in your party, which rarely happens, because I always have Varric in my party.
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartrand can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
Do we have a bad entrance?
Any entrance would do, wouldn't it? Well, unless a dragon's sitting in it, I suppose.
We need an entrance that's close to our destination, but isn't already plundered or filled with darkspawn. Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city.
Wonder
if
who that
anyone
is.
knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
How can you be so sure?
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens don't just fight darkspawn. They forge into the deep roads all the time. And if he doesn't know, he might be able to point us to those who do.
I wonder who this mysterious warden is. And if he knows nothing?
Are there any other options?
None at the moment. Bartrand had an entrance lined up, but it was a bust. I'll keep looking, but if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
Fine.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Misser, is why I'm here. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
I gotta find this mysterious warden. I mean, I just gotta. Sorry, Aveline. This is very important to me. Very important. But also, loot. The history of Kirkwall. Oh, this one's just unlocked. Take it. Tevinter symbol of femininity and the crest of a blooming rose. So that's someone's. Oh, I can open this door. Hello, any loot for me? Trash, garbage? I'll take it. Nope, can't get in that door. Also, these doors are huge. I don't know if you noticed. They're 2 hawks. 2 hawks tall. I don't know why they have to be that tall. The only race that's that tall are the Qunari, and they're here by accident. So. Alrighty, back to Lowtown.
I don't like some of the people you've been associating with, Carver.
Talk to my sister. She's the one in charge.
Maybe, but I know you get around. This city's full of people who are dead set on ending badly. I don't want to see you end up the same way.
Would asking you to stop spying on me help in the least?
No.
No.
Absolutely not. Okay. So, here's where I have to go. Let's go that way then.
Shove off, you.
Fine. Oh look, a swindler.
Not a step closer. No refunds on the ashes, friend. If the Maker doesn't favor you, that's between you and him, isn't it?
I knew.
Don't say I didn't warn you. What's this one?
Yeah.
Another one for me. How many of you got, Hawk?
I'm not counting.
How about you?
Whoops. No, no.
Get back!
Just attack. Just attack.
Got it through that one. Good start.
The stalker's boar hides. Some junk. A little bit of money. Cool, so that was that. Also, we're gonna go to Home Sweet Home first. Gotta love good old Home Sweet Home with Uncle Gamlin. And my dog! Hi, puppy.
Hard to believe they left me nothing.
Well, Mother was pretty steamed when you ran off with your Ferelden apostate.
I'm still their daughter, their eldest.
And on the writing desk, bait and switch. Hawk, you might be interested in something that's come up. A contact of mine, a fellow by the name of Anzo, is asking around for someone competent regarding a job, and I suggested you. He's always paid well, so if I were you, I'd check into it before someone else snaps it up. He said he'll be in the Lowtown Bazaar at night. Cool. Your year's up and you're free to go. Despite what you think, we had a good thing working together. I might pass along an opportunity or two. The Black Emporium. Very nice. And duty. To whomever elects to participate in the charitable deed of assisting the Vale family of Starkhaven, His Most Worthy Highness, Prince Sebastian Vale, has provided instructions for anyone brave and noble enough to attempt eradication of the rabble who dared attack his family. 3 groups of Flint Company mercenaries have been sighted in the Kirkwall vicinity. One group makes camp not far from the elves of the Sundermount mountain range. The second has been seeking information on the docks after nightfall. The third is far from the main road off the Wounded Coast. They are believed to have a small campsite well past any known landmarks. A princely award awaits whoever finds and defeats all these rogues. May the Maker guide you. Yes, yes, of course. And here's storage. Nothing, 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 nothing. I can stash all my junk. Oof. Let's talk to Mom.
My children have been in servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
You mean this is real? No wonder I can't wake up.
And here I thought that Ferelden you ran off with was a mage, not a jester. Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Launcey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
What exactly did it say?
Did Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all?
Our father died when you were still in Pinafores, girl. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Oh, of course not. Why should you do something reasonable?
That touched a nerve. What's in there that you don't want us to see?
Nothing. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
What daft bastard leaves that behind?
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
Quest updated. Carver seems disturbed by all of this. Talk to him. What's up, brother?
Maker, what a mess. I want to make things better for Mother, but some of what Gamlen says, I'm having a hard time hating him. Playing caretaker for someone else's life. Stuck in their shadow. That's no way to live.
And there it is.
Look, if you want to join the fight over who lost the most, fine. But I never lived here. Mother even gave me her old key to try and stir something. But I didn't know Grandfather. Finding his will doesn't matter to me.
I mean, let's make it matter to you.
You want a connection? This is where we'll find it.
The once mighty Amels? A bunch of slavers are squatting on that dusty glory.
What have you heard?
Uncle's a chatty drunk. He was up to his neck and signed everything over. That's who has the estate. Apparently, the most extensive wine cellar in Kirkwall is now a slave highway from the Undercity. That's the family legacy.
That sounds like an arrangement that needs to change.
And what if it does? We still aren't important enough to actually live in the place.
Baby steps, Carver.
All right, sister. If the key works, we'll clear the estate from the Undercity up. I don't know if this will help, but I do feel like hitting someone.
Well. I don't blame you. Okay, here's a bunch of stuff. No, legacy, no. What's in here? Oh yeah, a bunch of stuff. Carver, Aveline. Oh, it's gonna show spoilers of all the companions. Yeah. Warrior. Nothing for me in there. The Royal Collection. Those are all rogue things. How about some mage things? No, these look like rogue things also. How about some mage things? Here we go. So, I want this. Give me Robes of the Pretender. Yeah, give me that. I can't wear either of those yet. Not high enough level. Taking this. Ooh. Fancy. Let's see. I'll leave all of those in there too. Okay. now to go find that mysterious warden. Wherever the heck he may be.
Stop looking at me.
What's your issue now, little hawk?
Hehe.
Don't call... Just don't, alright? You're looking for fodder for your stories.
Do you think you're that interesting?
I have enough trouble being overshadowed as it is. I don't need to get caught under an imaginary me, too.
Don't you worry. I'm not in the business of lullabies or children's stories.
Everyone bullies Carver.
Hey there, lovely.
Bully. Is this what I want? Let's look at my map. That's where I want to go. But here I can talk to this guard.
The thieves are gone, guardsman. Did you say something? I didn't hear you. And clumsy me. I seem to have dropped a coin purse in your hand.
I mean, how did that happen? Here we go. Tell me where he is. I mean, the mysterious warden.
Will everyone please just step back? My mother's in labor. The baby's come early. Can anyone help her? I'll send word to the healer, but...
My son's hurt bad. Cart overturned on him in the blasted bone pit.
Everyone in your turn. I promise we have donations coming in. There will be food and medicine for all of you.
Hello.
If you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble. But I can't give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
I'm looking for someone.
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of is sitting on the throne. We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden?
The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden?
Well, he's not now, and busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
I won't bother him.
Then I'll only ask very smart questions.
I do not joke, Sirrah. You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
Lose him to
You
the
mean
Templars?
he's a mage?
Would I stick my neck out for some purveyor of hensbane and leeches?
Oh, perish the thought. Another delicate mage flower.
He doesn't want to be locked in the gallows just for using the gifts the Maker gave him.
Reasonable.
I can hardly blame him.
I suppose it isn't my secret to keep. Anders has certainly been free enough with his services. Refugees in Darktown know to find the healer, look for the lit lantern. If you have need enough, Anders will be within.
I should have stayed home and took my chances with the Blight.
Anders. Well, now we gotta go find him. He's important. Very important. Now I gotta get to Darktown.
Hey, we heard you in there asking about the healer. We know what happens to mages in this town, and it ain't gonna happen to him.
Are you threatening me?
Does this really seem like a good idea?
Let's show these folks a little Ferelden justice.
Here we go.
Do you not see the staff that I carry? No, clearly not. Everyone is blind in this town. why'd you gotta do it? Every time? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think I just have to leave the area.
Varric, do you do anything?
Am I the next stop in your career evaluations? Joy of joys.
You watch and you talk. Is that it?
You are dismissing hallmarks of both the utterly ineffectual and the incredibly dangerous.
I don't know what you mean.
It means coins flow when I talk and when I shut up. Like if you got paid to guard or unguard.
That makes no sense.
Good.
Good. I don't want it to make sense. To Dogtown we go. I'm pumped. Going to get Anders. Although I think I've decided I'm not gonna romance him this time, but we'll see what happens. Because sometimes I just can't help it.
We're under attack. Let us try. Come on! No more! Go down!
Alrighty, I need to go this way. This way. Knock knock, it's me.
Made this place a sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you threaten it?
Strange occupation for a warden. Aren't you more about taint and death? Not healing and salvation.
Did the warden send you to bring me back? I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat. Poor Sir Pouncelot. He hated the deep roads.
I mean, I'm pissed.
You had a cat named Sir Pouncelot in the Deep Roads.
He was a gift. A noble beast. Almost got ripped in half by a Genlock once. He swatted the bugger on the nose. Drew blood, too. The blighted warden said he made me too soft. I had to give him to a friend in Amaranthine.
So you came to Kirkwall just to escape the wardens?
You say that like it's a small thing. Yes. I'm here because there's no warden outpost, no darkspawn, and a whole host of refugees to blend in with. And some reasons of my own.
I've always heard that joining the wardens is for life.
That's only partly true. The hopelessly tainted by the darkspawn and plagued by nightmares about the archdemon parts don't go away. But it turns out if you hide well, you don't have to wear the uniform or go to the parties.
I want your help.
I'm part of an expedition into the Deep Roads. Any information you have could save people's lives.
I will die a happy man if I never think about the blighted Deep Roads again. You can't imagine what I've come through to get here. I'm not interested... Although... a favor for a favor. Does that sound like a fair deal? You help me, I'll help you.
Depends on the favor.
Let's be more specific. I don't do anything involving children or animals.
I have a warden map of the depths in this area. But there's a price. I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend. A mage. A prisoner in the wretched gallows. The Templars learned of my plans to free him. Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
How did the Templars find out?
What do the Templars know of your plans?
I don't know. I had been exchanging notes with Carl through a maidservant in the gallows. Then the letters stopped coming.
Help him escape the circle?
You want to make your friend an apostate?
That's such a weighted term. Yes, Andraste said magic should serve man, not rule him. But I've yet to find a mage who wants to rule anything. It goes against no will of the Maker for mages to live as free as other men.
I mean, that's true. I'm a mage.
Forcing mages into servitude is not the way to prevent the rise of another Imperium.
That's not usually the response I get. Perhaps we will work together better than I expected.
Well, you know.
I'm not sure about attacking Templars. I might rather take my chances with the Darkspawn.
If we fight the Templars, it is because they decide that anyone who befriends a mage deserves death without questioning.
Doesn't fighting them prove their point? They don't need more reasons to hunt us.
These are my terms. If you want my aid with your expedition, meet me in the Chantry tonight. I have sent word to Carl to be there. Maker willing, we will all leave free men.
But I don't want to be a free man. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Oh yeah, we can go in there. I don't know if I'm ready to go into the estate yet.
Well, this looks like the place.
I'll try it.
If the cellars go this far, maybe we were important.
Get ready! You will fall!
Alrighty. Let's see, which way? Oh wow! Kaindu, thank you for the raid. That's surprising for me. Hi everyone.
I knew you.
I mean, so hi there, my name's Nikki. You can call me that if you like. And I'm playing some Dragon Age 2. It's been 4 years since I've played, at least. So I don't remember how to get to a lot of things, but I remember the story.
The Amel Crest, I think. They described it once. Put that above your door and you better have the ties to back it up. Otherwise you just look old.
I did pick the right hawk. It doesn't even matter which part you're talking about because it's all correct. Oh no, I got trapped.
I've got this one.
Oh yeah, Femme Hawk Mage is the way, but I'm also Purple Hawk.
We're under it.
Because she's also the best.
You go through me before anyone else.
see what's in here. I'm just taking everything. Oh yeah, have a good night's rest, Kindu. And thank you again for the raid. I do appreciate it. Let's see, which way am I going? There we go.
Someone's left a surprise here for us.
Hey Varric, do me a favor.
Easy as pie.
Looks like...
Thank you.
Face me! I stand for all of us. I deny you.
Oh. Okay, good. The vault key. Ooh. Oh, Varric. Chest, please. Thank you. Oh, nice. Some more history of the circle. I hope y'all don't mind that I'm not really reading the codexes because they're pretty long.
That has to be the vault. If there's anything to learn about the family, that's where it is.
Gimme. And gimme.
So this is it? Grandfather's will? Let's just take it back to Mother and be done with it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think there's any point in delaying the news.
I do spend 2 hours reading the codex, but I do it by myself.
So I'm just saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality. It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
You sold my children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
Maybe just put something towards food.
You should be paying us, Uncle. We found the will.
What? Whoa.
Grandfather left everything to Mother and us. I guess he had some sense after all. See for yourself.
I should... maybe...
To my daughter Leandra, and all children born of her, the estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
Keep reading.
Check out the part where Gamlen is left only a stipend, to be controlled by you.
Gamlen, how could you?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is!
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our burdens. Mine was looking after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
Did you wait at all?
I doubt you let the ashes get cold.
I took care of Father. I stayed. And on his deathbed, all he could talk about was Leandra. Look, sister, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. And there's nothing I can do to get it back.
I don't expect that, Gamlen. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make a willing, you'll have your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Then I had better get started.
Heck yeah, Mom. Quest completed. Okay. Oh, what's that?
The house won't clean itself, Uncle.
Yup.
Looks like the dog's trying to tunnel his way out of this hovel. Can't blame him. I feel itchy just looking at that thing. I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago.
year-old cheese. Okay, let's get out here for a little bit. Okay. I guess I can go to the black... No, I'm gonna get Anders. I want Anders. Here, right? Yeah.
I don't make my guards fight gangs in dark corners, but if you'd like to help...
Of course, all of the dark corners are mine. Thank you. Okay, let's try to remember where I'm going. Over there. That way. Cool.
Can't we talk about this? No? You're going to regret this! I'll cut you good! Go down!
Kill my brother.
You are not enough!
Yeah, I just started playing today, so I wouldn't be surprised if I'm a little behind. But at least I didn't spend 2 hours on character creation. Because I could have. Anders!
I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago. No Templars so far. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I didn't see anyone suspicious out here. Let's do this fast.
All right. I'll handle the talking. You watch for Templars. When we find Carl, just let me talk to him.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Be my guest. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Anders, I know you too well. I knew you would never give up.
What's wrong? Why are you talking like...
I was too rebellious, like you. The Templars knew I had to be made an example of.
No!
How else will mages ever master themselves? You'll understand, Anders. As soon as the Templars teach you to control yourself. This is the apostate.
No!
You will never take another mage as you took him.
And if you watched me play Awakening, that voice should sound familiar.
You won't be forgiven for this! To the void! I'm getting overwhelmed!
Wow, Anders and I were in sync.
I can't move!
Come here, you. Aw, rude. Rip. Help, 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 help.
That's the right thing you could have done.
Note to self.
I wasn't paying attention.
Anders, what did you do? It's like you brought a piece of the Fade into this world. I had already forgotten what that feels like.
Technically, he didn't bring it into the world.
What did you do? Not the Fade part. The angry, glowing bit.
It's like a gateway to the Fade inside you, glowing like a beacon.
I have some unique circumstances, yes. But Carl, what happened? How did they get you?
The Templars here are far more vigilant than in Ferelden. They found a letter I was writing you. You cannot imagine it, Anders. All the color, all the music in the world, gone. I would gladly give up my magic. But this... I'll never be whole again. Please, kill me before I forget again. I don't know how you brought it back, but it's fading.
Carl, no.
Is there no other way?
Maybe we can find a cure.
Can you cure a beheading? The dreams of tranquil mages are severed. There is nothing left of them to fix.
I would rather die a mage than live as a Templar puppet.
I mean... do it.
I would rather die than be tranquil. Help him.
I got here too late. I'm sorry, Carl. I'm so sorry.
Now! It's fading! Why do you look at me like that?
Murder knife?
Goodbye.
Murder knife.
We should leave before more Templars come.
Yep, rip Carl.
So, let me guess. This is the part where you tell me you're an abomination?
You're wrong. But not far wrong. This is hard to explain. When I was in Amaranthine, I met a spirit of justice who was trapped outside the Fade. We became friends, and he recognized the injustice that mages in Thedas face every day.
And now your eyes glow.
So, I wasn't so far off with that abomination thing.
To live outside the Fade, he needed a host. I offered to help him. We were going to work together, bring justice to every child ever ripped away from his mother to be sent to the Circle. But I guess I had too much anger. Once he was inside me, he changed.
So let me get this straight.
So, you have this spirit of justice living in your head?
It's not like that. He's gone now. He's part of me. It's not like we can have a conversation. I feel his thoughts as my own. Not even the greatest scholar could tell you where I end and he begins.
That really didn't look like a happy, benevolent spirit from where I was standing.
The Templars will think the same. We're friends with a monster.
Since when is justice happy? Justice is righteous. Justice is hard. But my anger, when I see Templars now, things that have always outraged me, but I could never do anything about, he comes out. And he is no longer my friend, Justice. He is a force of vengeance, and he has no grasp of mercy.
Can you bring him out at will?
No. He comes only when I've lost all power over myself. It's a madness, a frenzy. I only find out after what I might have done.
Can justice ever be separated from you?
I don't think so. The only way a spirit has ever been separated from a living host is by its death. The curses of my own making. All I can do now is hope to control it.
Hello, RJ Jennings. Do I do it? Anders. So, if you don't know, right now I'm trying to decide whether I want to romance Anders or Fenris. And it's real hard. Because I do like them both. I know, I do really want... Okay, I'll romance Fender. Fenders? I'll romance Fenders. Both of them. Together. No, Fenris.
Wow. Your problems make mine seem small.
Here. These are all the documents I have for this area. I can understand if you would rather me not join you personally. I cannot control my need for vengeance. I would ask no one to take on the danger of traveling with me. I will be here in my clinic if you need me.
So, I've romanced both before. I haven't romanced Isabella or Meryl, but Meryl is way too precious. I can't do it. And Isabella, I mean, I love her, but she has too much fun. I mean, I love Meryl. I do. But I feel weird because she's just so pure. Yeah, this party is... I mean, that's true. You can't always be part of the fun. I'm not gonna throw them in the trash. I love them. Just, you know, I don't always romance everybody. Should I kick my brother to the curb for now? Yeah. Bye. Like that was a real question. I'm injured. Because I'm a fool. I wasn't paying attention. Got my ass handed to me by Templars. I can't wait until I get Crushing Prison. It's my favorite. Let's see. Give you some more strength. And a little bit of that. Oh, RJ Jennings, I'll be on to Inquisition once I finish this, but I don't know how long it's gonna take me, especially since I only stream for like a few hours, and I haven't fully thought of a schedule, so... Let's see, Anders. Let's give you some more healy stuff. But part of the reason I'm even streaming this is because my friend Raven, I've told her about these games forever, and she hasn't played them yet, so I'm basically making her watch me. I know what you're talking about, and I'm not gonna do that to Anders. I might do that to Anders, but I don't want to do that to Anders. Oh yeah. I mean... True, but also Justice sort of brought this upon himself. I mean, he promised me in Awakening that he would never possess a living human being. And what does he do? Anders. I mean, he lied to me.
Tom Wise?
Huh? Oh, Hawk. Haven't seen you since we did that job together for Athenril. Been a while. Heard you're going on some expedition into the Deep Roads. And right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
I mean, also, the Wardens took Sir Pouncelot from Anders, and I'll never forgive them. I gave him that cat.
We can't all make a living in the Undercity.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say, you still in the market for some poisons? Athenril's scarce these days. And the Coterie have their own mixers. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something, just let me know. In fact, since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality. Everyone needs an edge sometimes, right?
I mean, it's true. He wasn't like this, or as much like this in Awakening. He was fun Anders. Then they took away his cat. I'd go crazy too.
I've always wondered, why is every surface dwarf a merchant or a smith?
You left out criminals and hired muscle.
They don't count.
We dwarves are drawn to shiny objects. Sort of like magpies, but with business sense.
You're kidding.
Of course I am. We come to the surface with the skills our ancestors had, Blondie. You think there's a tradition of dwarf woodcutters in Orzammar? Beekeepers? Sailors?
Well, there could be mushroom growers and nug wranglers.
Orzammar will never let those people go topside. Too vital. Also, embarrassing.
Yeah, he is a bit of a bummer. But I'm a sucker for a sad boy.
Bianca.
That's also why I like Fenris.
Andraste's tits! They've got me!
I am not cleaning this up.
I mean, that's true.
The sewers aren't half as bad as the deep roads.
It's true that he's a different kind of sad boy. But I do like each of them for their own unique sad boys. I mean, also, you get to watch Fenris do one of the coolest things I've ever seen, so I'm excited to get to that part. Just a little something something maybe down there? Maybe.
Shit's better pay up.
Going to have to do some shopping upstairs pretty soon.
Let's see, I got all the things up here. Okay, I think I'm done with Darktown for now. I'm curious too what they're gonna do with Kieran. That is his name, right? Kieran? I think so. Especially since I always do the ritual. Sup?
Thaddeus, stand straight. Places, everyone. Welcome to the Black Emporium.
The Black Emporium. A great place. Look, an urchin child.
Don't manhandle the urchin. He's not for sale. Find your own.
But I want yours.
Look around. So many things to admire.
So, if you ever get bored of your look, you can come here and change it. So that's what the Black Emporium is for. Also to get cool weapons and stuff. And to listen to this guy talk.
On second thought, please do.
Oh hey, it's the box of screaming. It screams. I wish it worked IRL. I'll take all of those. Sure, why not? The pickled apples of Arlathan. Andraste in nude repose.
Please, don't fondle Andraste.
You heard the man. Don't.
That's Gollum's name. He's Thaddeus Gigantus Crumbum III. He's my favorite.
Crumbum. Okay, a vessel of tears. How'd this get here? Can't believe they have my personal effects. But also, yes, play through Inquisition. I mean, even if you didn't, you can still romance some good peeps and get angry.
Someone dropped off a message for you. It's on the desk. Not before he gave it a shake to see if there were coins inside.
I was worried they would fall out.
The Bone Pit. Oh yeah, you get to Morrigan pretty late in Inquisition. Let's see. Hawk, I've got a lead for you. A merchant I acquired goods for told me that workers have gone missing from his Bone Pit mining operation. He mentioned that the missing miners were Ferelden, which made me think of you. If you're interested, go hit up Hubert in the Hightown Market. Sure. Hawk, I know we didn't part on the best terms. You were right. I was trying to squeeze more work out of you than was justified. You've more than paid your way into the city. It's been tight since you left, though. If you're looking for more work, for real coin in your pocket, come see me in Hightown, anytime before sunset. But yeah, you should at least play it through it once. I mean, do it for Dagna. You gotta do it for Dagna. Let's see. I know, I love Dagna. I mean, how can you not get her into the circle? She's a treat and a
good
delight.
Things about you, Anders. Not what I expected.
From a mage, you mean?
I didn't say that.
How else would you judge me? What else am I a shining example of?
I don't know. Other Fereldans lurking in Darktown? Mage or not?
You have a fair point.
So broody. Help wanted. Let me see it. Can I? Yeah, there we go. Harding is available. You just... It's not a fully fledged romance. You can just flirt with her and then she asks you, you know, if she's good enough. But you can't go on dates or anything. It's a shame. There should be more female dwarf romances. Hello, Hubert.
Hear you're having problems with the Bone Pit. I can help.
Ah, finally someone comes to help me. You look a bit unseasoned, but
I
I
know,
hope you'll do.
Varric.
I had to suspend operations. My workers are lost in the mines or have run off. Serves me right for hiring Ferelden refugees. I sent others before, but no word. Perhaps they are putting me off. I need someone competent to figure out what is going on.
What are you paying?
What's the reward?
I will pay handsomely. The exact amount depends on what perils you face.
Yeah, okay.
I'll head there soon.
The sooner the better. Each day the mine is not running costs me more than those miners make in a year. The Bone Pit is just outside the city. Any map will show it.
So when I get to Inquisition, I'm planning on romancing Solas because I'm hoping beyond hope that there's gonna be something in 4 if you romanced him. So I'm gonna try. Also, it's a very Twitch-safe romance.
You there. You look capable. What do you mean you can't help me?
This is a domestic matter, Sirrah. If your wife has chosen to leave you, there's nothing we can do.
Ninette is my wife. She's legally bound to me. Bring her back.
We're done here.
Well, some of the other romances have a lot more,
useless
nudity.
Why are we still paying those sluggards?
How about you pay me?
You should pay someone else. Like me. I like being paid.
If you can find Ninette, I will gladly pay you. That foolish woman has caused me nothing but embarrassment. She needs to be dragged home.
The guards disagree.
They are more disagreeable than my wife. Maybe your friend is more sensible. Her family is getting suspicious. They think I might have done something to her. Even if... Well, I just want to make sure they know I didn't do it.
Oh yeah, I always go on easy because I like the story more than actually fighting things. So, just do it. Do it for the romance. Do it for the nudity.
Do you think Ninette might be in trouble?
It's her own doing. Gallivanting about with men half her age. Pah! She's just trying to show me I am tied to her purse strings.
Don't you want her back?
You're more concerned what her family thinks than what happened to her.
Ninette keeps the company of other men, huh? And makes no secret of it. I'll be better off with her gone. Well, as long as her family knows I had nothing to do with it, they would ruin me otherwise.
And you wonder why she's gone.
I can't imagine why she'd leave you. You're such a prize.
It wasn't always like this. We were in love once. She defied her parents to marry me. Sometimes, I wonder if I dreamed those years.
When did you last see
How long has your wife been gone?
About a month. I wasn't worried at first. She's run off before. Ninette is uncontrollable, you see. She comes and goes as she pleases.
Yeah, I'll help.
I'll try my best to find Ninette and bring her home.
You should talk to Jethan at the Blooming Rose. I didn't know she visited whores. Until Jethan sent a letter to our house. He even sent her flowers once. Lilies. Her favorite. Talking about it makes my head hurt. Good luck to you, Sirrah.
Some Varric friendship, heck yeah. Oh, also, I think I'm gonna be a rogue when I play Inquisition. Because as much as I love being a mage, I also love being a rogue. Being able to pick my own dang locks. But I'll still use bow and arrow. Ranged for life. I'm a baby. I don't remember what she had. I can't remember. It's been a while. I mean, I know that feeling, Padawan. I'm almost always a mage. Oh, right. She threw, they were like bombs? Or just flasks with all kinds of junk in them? I remember her quest to get the jar of bees.
Have you seen him? Please, can you help me? My brother.
Don't worry. Helping people and killing people are what I'm best at.
I hope there will be no call to kill anyone, Sarah. Karen was always so devout, so idealistic. He was so proud when the Templars accepted him. I pleaded with him not to join the Order, but he wouldn't listen. You hear dark rumors about the Templars and Knight Commander Meredith. And now my brother is gone.
What rumors?
What have you heard about the Templars?
People harboring escaped mages just disappear. Templars interrogate and threaten passers-by. My friend has a cousin who's a mage, and she says he was made tranquil against his will. You hear more with every passing day.
So you think the Templars, what, killed and ate your brother?
Maker forbid. I don't know what happened. He just stopped writing me. I tried to see him, but Knight Commander Meredith threw me out. They won't tell me anything.
Maker forbid.
I'd be putting myself at risk, possibly crossing the Templars. Why should I do this for you?
I have precious little, but if you find my brother, I will manage some way to pay you. Perchance, in your journeys, if you find yourself in the gallows, ask the other recruits, Wilmerd and Hugh, about my brother. They were Karen's closest friends in the Order. If anyone knows where he is, it's them. Maker bless you and watch after you in this endeavor.
Yeah, DAI is moddable. I think there's a new, or I don't know how new it is since I played forever ago, but it's like Frostbite? I don't know.
Good day to you.
But I have mods on this game. They're aesthetic mods, and one to make junk more valuable. But that's about it.
You there, Ferelden. I wish to speak with you. I've heard you have dealings with certain elements in the city. You can get things done on the sly, as they say.
That's a fancy way to put it.
I am a magistrate in this city, and as such, I wish to hire you for a small, albeit important, job. A man I sentenced to a life in prison has escaped custody. He's been tracked to an abandoned ruin outside the city.
A request that should have been made of the guard.
What was this man's crime?
Why is there such a clamor to catch this man? What has he done?
He's escaped. That's reason enough to catch him.
We're both intelligent people. There's something in the ruins, isn't there?
There is something, yes. There are creatures in the ruins. The guards I sent are ill-equipped to deal with such beasts.
What kind of creatures?
Do you know what manner of beasts they are?
I don't know what they look like. I've never seen one myself. The guards say these things have already torn through a full company of men.
Why not just let him be eaten?
It would be easier to seal up the entrance and let the beasts take care of him.
I believe in justice, Ferelden, not unbridled slaughter. I will not let prisoners be eaten just because I don't want to get my hands dirty.
Yeah, okay.
I'll take the job.
Bring the fugitive in alive, quickly and quietly. Not only will you be well paid, you'll have the gratitude of a city magistrate. Useful for a refugee, wouldn't you agree?
I guess. I just want the money. Nothing here.
And Andraste did say, those who harm
Bye.
the house of the Maker have done harm unto the Maker himself.
The Maker, the Maker, the Maker.
Keep
Blah, blah,
walking,
blah,
dog.
the Maker.
Guardsman Aveline.
Oh. Let's see. This way. Yeah, I have to go down here. Oh yeah, I know what's down here.
Huh. Well, I just lost a sovereign. Didn't think you'd stoop to our kind again.
Indeed.
Or are you not too proud to make some coin?
I like coin.
Pride usually hasn't been my downfall.
Since you stormed off, we don't have anyone who can quite work your magic. If you know what I mean. I sent some men to fence a bit of cargo down at the docks. Haven't seen them since. I'd pay good silver for the safe return of them, or the goods.
Who's missing?
Is this anyone I know?
When you left, we had to take on New Ferelden. Volunteers. Lad named Price was leading them. No one of your caliber.
Where do I go?
Where were they last seen?
They were supposed to meet down by the docks, under cover of darkness. I know you're familiar with the concept.
What kind of goods?
Want to tell me what you were selling?
We were trying to make a deal with the Carta. Those Orzammar dwarves. They like luxury items. Fine fabrics, a cask of caviar, an aged wine. Anything one can liberate from a Hightown merchant.
Yeah, okay.
Consider it a deal.
Good. Go to the docks tonight. My boy Price was supposed to meet our buyers from the Carta there. Maybe you can find out what happened.
Rivalry from Aveline. Sorry, Aveline.
Ugh, what is that stench?
I don't know. We're in the Red Lantern District. But, okay. I need to go to sleep. So, I believe... Yep, this'll do it. Yeah, there we go. Nice. So yeah, that was a fun stream. I mean, thank you to all the raiders who showed up. I wasn't expecting that at all. But it was fun to have a slightly more lively chat than usual. But yeah, I don't have anyone to send you to, so if you're gonna stay up, look for someone. But yeah, good night, y'all.